Here I am standing in the shower recess, and I'm not going to have a shower, I'm actually going to try and fix this job. And you'll notice these are smaller type tiles, they're about 150 or 152. That indicates that this house is pretty old, it's about maybe 40 years old. And I'd say that this shower recess has been leaking for a long time, and the customer has tried to fix it himself. He said many years ago he got somebody to seal this black, I don't know what this is, it looks like maybe it's silicone. They've tried to seal around the edges. As you can see down here, that these tiles have got what you call crazing, where the surface of the tile is begun to crack, but that's always secondary. That's a secondary problem. There's another cause, because what happens is water gets behind the tile, and then that's when the surface begins to crack. The glass surface gets little squiggly little cracks in it, and so he's tried to seal these cracks over time with a product from Bunnings called Shower Plug, and it probably has sealed it, but that's not the cause of it. He probably thinks that's causing it, but I've noticed down here, for example, in this corner, that there's a tile lifting, so that's enough to really spread water right throughout the shower. And we're going to have a look at the other side of this wall, because the plaster's coming off, and it's an incredible amount of water. It's just like a leaky bucket. Just imagine if you had a leaky bucket and you put a little crack like that in it, how much water is going to get out? It's going to go everywhere. And this is over a period of perhaps 20 years. It's been leaking, and it's been causing all this little cracks in the tiles, which is a secondary thing. So that's one problem. Also, it's caused this. See, the secondary stage from this crazing is the tile actually cracks. You'll see down here, if you go close, that wall tile is actually cracked. And then you know what the next thing is? They fall off. And then you're in big trouble. If you haven't got a spare tile, you're in big trouble. You have to put up with a patchy tile or do a renovation. Now, to renovate this, which would be the best way, it's going to cost $7,000 or $8,000 just to do, including all the tiles, all the floor. But it's an old house, he's just renting it, so he doesn't really want to do that. So he's just trying to maintain it so it doesn't leak, so the plaster on the other side of the wall doesn't keep coming off. So that's all he wants me to do. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to re-grout this, because all the grout joints have been discoloured, and I'm going to make sure I seal around these tabs. See, I've got to seal around them, and they're already sealed, but I'm going to make sure they're all sealed down the bottom. Now, preferably the plumber should take these out, but it's going to be a big job. So I'm just going to seal around them, because it's not Roman baths. It's not really good to use it anymore as a Roman bath, because it's an old shower recess and water builds up and it leaks even more. And I'm just going to re-grout the whole lot. I'm going to take this off, because look, it's coming off already. And so it's not really sealed around the edges very well. So I'm going to take all that off, and preferably use grout. But sometimes you can't use grout. You know why? Because it's already you can't get all the silicone out, and grout doesn't stick to silicone. So I'm going to have to take it out. If I can't get it all out, I'm going to have to re-silicone, but I don't want to use black. I don't think it was a good idea to use black. I'd prefer to use white. And then as far as the floors, have a look at the floor. Now, I can't really scrape all that grout out, but fortunately it's a bit hollow. So what I'm going to do is just fill it up. So I'm going to go over the whole lot, and I'm going to make sure that, you've got to always make sure that this seal here, got to make sure that that's sealed. It looks not too bad, but you never know whether that's joined to the pipe underneath. I assume it's joined, but I can't dig it up and jack. That's a last resort. There's some things that are a last resort, so you've got to try everything else to solve this problem. I can see obviously an obvious problem there, a cracked wall tile and a cracked floor tile. So that's the obvious problem, and then to make it all look good, I'm going to re-grout the whole lot. Now we'll just take a look at the plaster on the other side of the wall. Here we are in the next room, and you can see the result, that the plaster's coming off as a result of years and years of leaky shower. Starts with the floor, just spreads and spreads and spreads. Now, I told him that it's best to do the plastering and the painting after it's dry. He's got to make sure, after I do the re-grouting, he's got to leave it for a time before he can paint and plaster. It's got to dry out. But he says he has to rent the place out. So I said the only thing you can do is just to rent it out, to try and dry it with heaters as much as possible, and just patch it up and paint it, and then have a look at it in about 6 months. So now I'm going to start this job.